What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Crusader Kings II going, playing as the Duke of Munster, or the King of Munster, I should say. And we own these three territories here. I have two vassals, Duke of Ormond, or not Duke, but Earl of Ormond and Earl of Desmond. Last episode we did take over Desmond here. And so let's take a look at my family. I was just married as well. My wife barely likes me. I think we want to try and send her a gift for 20 gold. So we'll do that. We need to improve her, I guess, her relations to me so that she'll want to F me and we can have babies. During this campaign we're going to be trying to become the King of Ireland, and so let's actually unpause it here. And we just finished out that last war. So you can see from my vassals, the Earl of Ormond hates me. The Earl of Desmond sort of likes me. This Earl hates me because of the taxes I impose. He hates me because I'm apparently a foreigner, or he's a foreigner, one of the two. I would think it would most likely be him. And he's also ambitious. At age 44, Lorchan Lebrain died of poor health. Who was that? Like my bro or something. He was my bro. So, as we look to expand next, the first thing I want to do is save up a little bit of money, obviously, in case I need to hire any mercenaries. But secondly, we want to try to pick someone that we already hate and doesn't have a lot of allies. Okay, so the King of Connaught here is allied with Gwendolyn over here. Let's see, Ossory, you are allied as well with Gwendolyn. Leinster, how about you, buddy? Okay, Leinster has no allies currently. He has two territories. He sort of likes us versus not really that much. And Kildare is the last one that we border. Okay. My son just had a daughter. Kildare also has 0 in terms of allies. That's probably going to be my next pick there, because this guy in fact has 2 territories that he is in control of. Kildare only has 1 with no sort of allies or anything like that. Let's really quickly, so I have my son here who's obviously the heir to the throne, and my son has 2 daughters, it looks like. Meanwhile, we need to get going. Okay, finally, just as I say that, my wife is pregnant. Hopefully, I'd like one more son just to have that safety net in there. You don't want to put all of your reliance on one son. That way, you know, the way this game works, something bad is always going to happen, it seems like. Alright, let's make sure that I've got all of my counselors out there doing work. Scheme. There we go. Also, do I have enough prestige? Yes. It is going to cost me like 100 gold as well, I think. No. I don't have any claims that I can press, so. Okay, I just had a daughter. Excellent, I get to pick a new ambition, as I already have a son. I'd like to improve my prestige, or not my prestige, but my diplomacy. That's what I'd like to do. Alright, what's happening here? A message from Call to Arms? Looks like this is coming from Denmark. Denmark currently at war in the Danish Holy War for Småland. It's over here somewhere. So, really quickly, I'm allied with Denmark, France, And I've got a couple of Duke allies as well. But we will accept this just to avoid taking the prestige hit. I'm also in this other war here with France. I haven't really done anything to help out necessarily. It is a foreign war. I don't have the navy or the manpower to sort of embark in something like that. So we're currently sitting at full army size, about 1,300 men. And time to educate my granddaughter with somebody, so we'll do that. Kildare still looks very weak, ripe for the picking. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take... Oh, cool. The Pope has given me 200 gold. That's wonderful. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to take my Chancellor here. What is this? Word stood against word, the farmers against the courtiers, about the damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. She was not happy with my decision. Great. Sweet, my wife's relations have gone back down. Despises justice. That's a -15 modifier, in case you were ever freaking wondering about that. Send gift. Since I've already sent a gift, I can't really do anything about that. Wow. Let's clear these messages really quickly. There we go. Important stuff that's already happened. Just clearing the air a little bit. I have a plot out there also to revoke the county of Ormond. 145 plot power. And so, alright, nice. That one war ended that we were in with France. We won. So I can go ahead and enact this plot, but the risk here is that he will revolt against me. We'll see what happens. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupted souls you've enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give in without a fight. What is rightfully mine is mine. Then war it is. Okay, so that's what we thought could happen. He's going to revolt now because I'm trying to take his title. He hates me as it is. This is probably for the best in terms of trying to solidify my power within the kingdom. Okay, we've declared war here. So we'll pause it. He's got 1,100 troops. Boom. Boom. I've got just about 1,400 troops. So we'll combine those guys and then attack. Yeah. I can hold up to 4 territories in my Demonese. Probably pronouncing that hellaciously wrong. Wish I could appoint somebody. If you don't mind, leave me a quick comment and tell me how to appoint generals to my flanks. That would be great. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, my wife is pregnant again, so that's great. Get a small prestige bump. Looks like we're winning this battle. Yep. Their morale seems to be shaking ever so slightly. Oh, now mine is going down. They dealt me a heavy blow, but it looks like we're still going to win. So, victory. Let's just make sure we go over here and finish out the battle. Finish these guys out. There's about 300 of them. Nice. I've gained the brave trait from all of this fighting. Victory! Victory! Nice. We've captured the count, so or the Earl, the previous Earl, I guess is a better way to describe it. And, oh my god, this guy just will not die, will he? Get him, boy. Get him. Okay, he's trying to reinforce. We'll come back over. And with 3 potential overall territories under my control, I definitely want to have 2 of them to myself. Oh, okay. Cool. We had some diplomatic success over here in Essex. I need to actually move you. I really want you to go to, yeah, the King of England there. I think I was a county off, so to speak. Okay. They continue to try to raise troops. Combat is the best teacher. King Marchand of Munster has become a more proficient commander. Nice. Tough soldier. Skilled tactician. Alright, now that he only has 56 men left, I'm going to let them hang out over here. They're not going to be able to siege my castle, so I'm going to go ahead and start to siege theirs. Son was born. Large number of famished defenders. Oh man, another daughter. Okay. So now I have 2 daughters with my current wife. Disappointed? What are you disappointed about? At age 56, that Earl that I had in my prison went ahead and died. Okay. That's what the King of Denmark had called me into a war with the King of Sweden here. And it looks like we're winning pretty significantly. It's just ended, and it looks like they picked up additional territory, so go Denmark. You go, girl. Bump up the speed a little bit just to go ahead and speed up the siege. 65%. They will not accept a peace offer to come under my control there. Rumors of a traitor working within the besiegers has eroded the morale of the defenders. That's what we want to hear. Definitely what I want to hear. You can see Scotland is in shambles currently. The church preaches celibacy, and my friends try to lure me into hedonism by showing me the pleasures of life. I can't really decide if I want to enjoy life or wait for heaven. I can try some pleasures, yeah. We want that fertility to go up, especially since I'm old. And my wife isn't really getting pregnant a lot, so... An old weather-bitten diplomat who has served in most of the courts of Europe, the ones that matter the least, that is, agreed to take you under his wing for a few days. He has taught you many valuable tricks on how to deal with vassals and other rulers. Very nice. Nicely done. Victory. Okay, we're at 100%. Let's pause here, and we've got a peace offering. We surrender. We gain 50 prestige, and I also gain control over, complete control over this territory here. So, accept. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. The King of England is liking us. Now let's take the military and turn you off. Oh my god, what now? Robert de Goyne is trying to call me into war against the French revolt. I guess we'll accept, but I'm not going to really help again. Or is he the leader of the French revolt? No, okay, he's defending. He's the true King of France here. Pretty big revolt. That's some significant turmoil. You can see there's also one going on in England and also one in Scotland. Okay, my one and only son is getting fairly old. But he does like me. And he needs to go ahead and have a son while he can. There are 2 peasant families in Thomond who have been locked in a brief feud for generations. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even discussed in circles of nobility. Although this feud will normally be far beneath your notice, there could be a golden opportunity to practice your diplomacy. Yeah, I'll put an end to this squabble, sure. You invited the 2 families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at 2 opposing tables on either side of your position in the middle. Some have brought pitchforks, one clutches a live chicken, and all of them look moderately inbred. This should be a challenge. I either appeal to their sense of reason, or I try to flatter them. Let's try to appeal to their reason. This petty feud cannot continue, you begin. What do you suppose would happen if the great noble houses fought each other as you do, instead of working together for the common good? You must learn from our shining example, and... The peasants put me down. It looks like things start to turn violent. You barely have time to dodge the chicken. Someone hurls your way. With a howl, the 2 families leap over the tables and throw themselves at each other, with you caught in the middle. Clothes torn and covered in bruises, you eventually manage to crawl out of the inn as the fighting continues inside. Oh well, it didn't really work, but that's okay. Kildare's still looking fairly weak. I could choose a new plot to kill my wife. I don't know about that. Alright, so we need to go ahead and let the men reinforce here. Since I took over Ormond, my potential army size pretty much doubled. Okay. Okay. King Robert the Old was victorious. I believe that's my old ally. Yes. Yes, yes. So now if I take a look at my vassals, I only have 1 earl, which is awesome, and he pretty much likes me. So that's good news. A daughter was born to my nephew. Okay, we need to pull this guy back because the King of England is no longer really... he's no longer really, I guess, like, looking favorable upon me. So I'm going to go ahead and start fabricating claims in Kildare. That's going to be our next target for sure. And he still doesn't have any allies. What about his vassals? He's only got a mayor and a bishop, so that's fine. Yeah. Culture points are good. You would think. Okay, excellent. My son finally had a son, so I have a grandson, so that protects the bloodline for a couple of generations. A waste of money is a waste of time, but so good it felt. The pleasures of life make me feel less tiresome and more delightful. Sweet temptation. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll keep the good parties rolling there. Okay, my wife is starting to come around in terms of the opinion. Oh, we have a whore in my court that thinks that might like me. Oh, she has a husband. She's 29. She doesn't really have the best traits. She is a scholar. She's ambitious, she's proud, she's arbitrary. She's not my type. No way. Just sort of getting things back on the positive with my current wife here. She's 31. One child lacks a guardian, so let's go ahead and educate the child. Nice. No factions against me currently. The Pope isn't really happy with me. That's okay. Word stood against word. The farmers against the courtiers about the damage again. Ugh. A group of hedge knights have come to visit me. Welcome them with a lavish feast. I gain 10 prestige, lose a little bit of gold. Yeah, we'll give them a feast. We improved our diplomacy. And homeboy was not happy with my... I can't seem to get that right about the cow. Which is weird. The knights had a minor tournament together with our knights. Sadly, one of the landless vagabonds has been severely injured. Okay. We'll pay a little bit of cash. We'll get that back pretty quickly. So you've got a monthly of +4. Which is awesome. All my counselors are working. Nice, my wife is pregnant again. Give me a son. Please give me a son. She's getting a little older. She's got about 10 years left before she probably won't be able to have any more children, so hopefully this may or may not be one of our later chances as far as kids go. Let's look and see. Claim fabricated, 14% yearly, so this could take a little while. Got the Leinster guy over here building some significant infrastructure. Donald Malachi is now legal age. He's now a brilliant strategist. Just thinking of celibacy makes me shiver, but at the same time something seems amiss in my life. What is this emptiness inside of me? Ignore it, leave life. Live life to the fullest. Okay, awesome. We have a son now. This lifestyle of utmost pleasure and joyous life suits me perfectly. This can be nothing but heaven. More of everything. Monthly piety goes down, fertility goes up, Christian church opinion goes down. I'm going to contemplate that a little bit more and pick up some additional piety. We have lots of cash going now. How about you, Connacht? What are you doing? Today my nephew, Conchabar, asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Hell no. I don't have any room for you, son. Someone in my court was blinded and killed. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. Sure. Even though I gained the proud trait, I guess. My wife likes me a lot now. Which is awesome. Man, this son is 33. My grandson is 2. Alright, my nephew needs an education, so we'll get him one. Nice. Leinster has 0 allies. Okay, a potential new whore for us. She is married to my half-brother. She loves me, of course. 100 opinion. She's got some pretty good traits here. She is paranoid and content, but she's kind, diligent, and a falconer. That's pretty cool. 27 years old. She's not my type. I'm going to try to... If I didn't have any sons, I would jump all over it. But I have 2 sons, and so nothing needed in terms of a son at the moment, so I'm not going to piss off my wife that bad and piss off the church that bad. Take a look at the Pope. We do have positive relations, though, overall, so that's good. Going back to the council, everybody's working there. Okay, I just picked up the title, The Just. Pretty sweet. Still allied with Denmark and France, so that's good. What happened here? Normandy picked up a chunk of territory directly in the middle of England there. The church preaches celibacy, and my friends try to lure me in. I'll try some pleasures. Yeah. Coming back to you, my wife. Oh shit, now I'm ill. Alright, so I've got somebody that would like to be the chaplain. My current one is ranked a 12, and this new guy is ranked a 20. He is my new court chaplain. He rocks. That means we have to put him back to work, though. My fever is gone, and my nose is dry, my headache is long gone, and I once again feel alive. That's great. So I'm healthy again. Alright, once these claims have been fabricated, we can go ahead and move in there to Kildare. I wanted to start those early because, again, we were waiting for the army to fully fill out. It looks like they're coming up now. 2,600 men that I could raise at this time. Okay, my wife is pregnant again. That's awesome. I take another look at my vassals. She's not my type. That's the same chick that keeps hitting on me. The Earl here, he sort of likes me. Lost a ward. What does that mean? Patient versus Wrath is a -10. Small feudal tax, of course, that's going to be a -10. But I'm making shitloads of money, so he doesn't like that. Okay, time to educate my daughter. Put you in. I've hired an old assassin to teach you how best to thwart the efforts of his kind. He has taught you several valuable lessons, like never sitting with your back towards the door and never stay long in with the smells of manure. Okay. We improved intrigue. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, unpause it again. Nice, we're over 5 gold monthly now in terms of income. My spy master has died, or was murdered. We need a new spy master. Looks like this guy is the best choice to do the job. And I'll need you to uncover plots for me. Check up on my peeps. Okay, great. I got another son. Constantine, sure. So now, I have 3 sons overall. That should be plenty. I could probably piss off my wife at this point and be just fine in terms of the dynasty. Oh, Constantine just died of pneumonia. Shit. This son is still healthy, 2 years old it looks like. At age 64, my half-brother died a natural death. Okay, so relations are ticking up over time with the Earl of Desmond. At age 52, my courtier died a natural death. I have a humongous court, 47 people. That is nuts. Let us hold a summer fair. This should make the peasants happy. It was a mistake inviting the jumping Jews of Jerusalem to the summer fair. They are jumping at different rhythms despite the rhythmic twang of a harp. They tirelessly keep jumping, jumping, jumping until one of them loses his balance and falls towards his brothers, causing all of them to fall to the floor. That was fun. So, at age 35, my kinsman died of poor health. Its ragged fur and sorrowful eyes made the bear look pitiful, but with its trainer started playing his flute and bear started dancing. The dancing bear and his trainer traveled from fair to fair, and this year they came to the summer fair in Thomond. Awesome, we get some prestige. The peddlers are loading their wares, and the merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers, strolling players, and the other entertainers are preparing to leave. The summer fair is over for this year. So that went pretty well. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices, and luxuries such as glass and jewels filled with town square, and with their wares and shouts. There's a couple things that I need. Kind or stressed. We'll do that one. There's a couple of things that I need. Helps improve. You can see it here. It improved my opinion of some of my vassals. You can see here my son. Claimants. My liege, I write to you the shocking news. My nephew tried to have me assassinated, who's my spy master. Wow. So we'll reveal the plot there. Claimants to the county of Ormond. If I go to the laws area here, succession laws. The oldest member of the dynasty inherits all titles. I wanted to make sure that my son gets everything that I sort of have gotten. Yeah, seniority. The oldest member of the dynasty inherits all titles. Your oldest child will greatly disapprove of this law, but all the members of the dynasty will approve. The oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles. Your successor will like the law, but your other members of your dynasty will slightly disapprove. Elective monarchy. Huh. Youngest child. Interesting. So we can play around with succession laws a little bit. Right now it's Gravelkind, pretenders. You know, I've got my grandson and my granddaughter that are current pretenders. Of course, my heir is my oldest son there. Hey, we're currently maxed out on the, from a military perspective. Anyway, folks, that's where we're going to go ahead and cut the episode. Thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time, folks.